Like, who do we think we are? You know, like, sometimes I question myself, like, who do I think I am? Let me humble down a little bit. Hi everybody. I always notice in my videos that there's like little dust particles flying. I was gonna say fluff, but why? Is it that dusty? Today's video is dedicated to us women and men. I feel like you're gonna love me out there somewhat, and some women might hate me, but I think it goes both ways. I don't think it's one-sided. This topic is mainly targeted to women, but I am all about women. I totally think women can empower the world. We're strong, but we are not perfect. So, as I had put out on Instagram earlier today, I said, do you think that us women nowadays are pushing away, or are we not seeing our Mr. Right? Now, there's no such thing as Mr. Right, I'll say that. I understand there's no real title of Mr. Right, but I do feel like there's somebody out there meant for you, and that person kind of fits you, but you both have to compromise, obviously. I got a lot of very interesting comments, and I loved everybody's comment. Literally, I love that you guys commented to me, let me know your perception. And nobody fought, nobody debated, everybody was nice, and they just said their own opinion. I think that women today are independent, we're hardworking, we can do anything, we can achieve anything on our own. We don't need anybody true. But because of our past, especially those women that have had to deal with a really bad relationship, they tend to have that wall. And same goes for a man now. Men go through bad relationships and they build that wall. So a really good comment somebody made is that two people usually end up having the wall in today's generation because we've started dating at a younger age. We build those walls because we had really bad relationships, and then when it comes to a new relationship, somebody doesn't want to take it down. Let me tell you, you have to take them down, and if you don't want to take them down, you have to take them down a little bit. When you meet somebody new, they're a fresh slate. Give them the benefit of the doubt and get to know who they are. Now, I'm not saying to go trust somebody right away. I am the same. I have issues. I can't trust people because of my past. But I let them, you know, I give them little tricks here and there, and I see if they can deal with it. And if I start to build trust, that's a great thing. I don't know, but today's women are becoming stronger than they think they can be. So if that makes sense, is they're really not, we front. We act like we're so strong, we got it together, but trust me, you'll see us in the bathroom breaking it down because we are hiding what is hurting us. We're hiding our front. We're acting hard, and that's not really it. We are very sensitive and we're very soft. This goes for men too. Men always act like they're hard and they got it. They don't care. They don't have emotions, but trust me, it gets to them. And just like women, we all, but I don't know why it's become like this today, that we cannot speak our words. Instead, we're like high with ego, and we think who do we think we are? You know, like sometimes I question myself, like, who do I think I am? Let me humble down a little bit. Why do I need to give somebody attitude? So women today, I feel like we are giving too much attitude to men that are good out there. Good men are not rare, but they're few. And the good men are actually really quiet. I've noticed they're very quiet, they're down to earth. And we end up dating when we're younger, the girls, like the bad boys, and they mess us up, and then we get older and we don't give the good guy a chance. And that's where we're wrong. We tend to actually push them away because of our own insecurities, our own issues, and how much are they going to fight for us? Somebody can only fight for so long until they give up. We need to sometimes just step back and think, you know, if they were disrespecting us, that's one thing. If a man is disrespecting you, I understand. You have to show him that you have respect for yourself and that he has no right to disrespect you. But in that instance, okay, fine, you let it go one time. The second time it happens, you should be out. If you stay, that's your fault. You should be out that second time because you don't need a man like that. Men, same thing goes for you. If a woman is mistreating you, men, there's no point of you staying. Okay, let her strike one, same thing. Strike two, you should be out. Today's world, I think we're just attached. We don't know what the word love is. All those sort of things. It's just attachment. And as soon as a guy kind of gets a little aggressive or becomes manly and takes charge, we're like, who do you think you are? But honestly, sometimes in this world, men were meant to be men. They're meant to be the strong ones. They're meant to kind of take over, make those choices that are right or wrong. I'm talking about men, not little kids now, not boys. I'm talking about a man who knows he's got a job, he's got everything together, he knows what's right and wrong, he's got that decision made. Us women need to sometimes step back and lower our ego and just listen. Even me, I'm at fault. I tend to give attitude, I get catty, and I'm like, excuse me. But if he's a good guy, we have to appreciate that. Christina Morar, she said that women these days have become so independent that we think twice, thrice before making a decision, and we sometimes mistake it and we push the person away. And that's so true. Even men and women, we do that. We become so scared because of our past that we think so much. We drive ourselves insane first, and then we end up pushing the person that could be the right person away. And I think we need to learn to be aware of when to be quiet, men and women. So I understand half the men that I met in my life disrespected me, but then also taught me to respect myself. And they taught me that respect is very important. So I understand respect is a big thing in women. We feel like we get disrespected a lot. That's totally true. We do feel like that. But if a man is not really disrespecting you, then you need to be nice to him and you need to be real with him. You can't play games and try to push him away and push him to the limit where he gets mad at you. That's not right. Before you start dating somebody, or if you're dating somebody that's a really good person in your life and you think that, you're having issues to let them in, I would take a notch of your guard down. Just a little bit. Do a test, For a chance, tell them a secret about you, a deep secret about you. And if they deal with it very well and they keep it shut and they understand, the most important, what you're going through, whatever that secret may be, then that's a really good clue that that's a good person to be with. You should learn what red flags are as you get older and older. What are red flags in a relationship? Like, that's just not happening. I don't want to be with that person. But I think in order to know if you're with somebody that's right for you, you need to know yourself. Again, it always comes back to you need to know what you want in somebody else. You need to know what your expectations are. And once you know all that, then you should go into a relationship looking for one. Do I think that us women tend to push away Mr. Right? Yes. Even myself. There's a lot of good guys that may have come in my life or may have gone in my life. I may have not known, but I had too much attitude. I thought that I was all about it. I knew what was right. It was my way or the highway. But at the end, it's like, who am I? Why do I think that? Why is my ego so high? It shouldn't be, it really shouldn't be. So women out there, especially, men are starting to get afraid of us almost. The independent ones, the bossy ones, the gorgeous ones, the ones that got their stuff together. We should be the ones that are actually the understanding ones, that understand what's right and wrong and what people are going through. Just think of it like this. If you don't appreciate the person that shows you love, then they can leave you. Why wouldn't they? Or why shouldn't they? Because they probably have a long line of other people that want to date them. So always think about it. Women, we need to start acting mature and not letting our attitude get in the way. That's the biggest test for us. Sometimes I've noticed women, we tend to make the fight 10 times worse. We could just dip our lips, understand, or have a conversation, just talk with our mind what we want to say to somebody, and the fight will be much better. But we have become sometimes so hot-headed that we just like, how dare you say that to us? But at the same time, how dare we say it to them like that? It's not fair. So I think in relationships, it has to be fair. We will lose and you'll forget and you won't notice that you could be pushing somebody away that's really good for you. So I love to hear comments. I think this goes for men and women. We all have insecurities. We all have problems. We all have issues, but give people chances. If you have the red flag and that they're not, then leave. Walk away from it. But don't take advantage of somebody who's being good to you. Simple as that. This video is just my opinion, so don't take anything to the heart. I just am speaking what I believe in this topic, and I see a lot out there, me personally and my girlfriends out there and other people and stories and everything like that and what I've been observing. This is just my opinion on what's going on with women today. Follow me on Facebook. Leave me messages. Let me know if you need any advice. any other makeup look that you're looking for, I'm totally into turtlenecks. I just got this from H&M online, and it's so comfy, so soft, and so perfect for fall now that it feels good, and it just gives you that. I love how you can just tuck it into your jeans or high-waisted jeans, and it looks so sophisticated and classy. So that's my look for today. I went to the library rocking like this. I was a little too dressed up, but hey, that's me. Be nice to everybody in this world. Smile and spread a smile to one another. Okay? Bye!